Hello there, my name is Richard. The first time you see my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, also something completely random. Today we're going to talk about Tuca and Bertie Season 3. That I wasn't realized that HBO Max dropped all 10 episodes on HBO Max. I thought it would be once a week, like, I don't know, like Prime on words, but no, they dropped the whole series on HBO Max, so I decided to binge it all. After that, I have to say, I'm quite impressed because how deep some of the episodes are. They're like basically 4 or 5 episodes really stop, make you think sort of scenarios of Tuca or Bertie. Like, for example, Bertie, that she was more focused on this series, and Tuca was also focused, but it's not as intensely as Bertie, because Bertie really shows how messed up this girl really is. I mean, season 1 was the red bathing suit. Season 2 is her family being in denial. Her sort of scenario when happy with the bathing suit. Season 3 is all about the friends of Bertie, who she kind of needed a friend to talk about because of messed up situation with the red bathing suit. And the only problem is all her friends were basically bitches. I mean, really horrible, mean girls. Especially that one bad girl who wanted her to be her friend because she thought sympathy, but realizing they're very similar. The situation they actually got into themselves downwards, and there's no one to talk about it, especially that time period. But the only problem is the girl who thinks Bertie is his best friend is basically using her for her own amusement, and you realize, god damn, Bertie never really had a break. She always been run over by everyone, avoided, annoyed, or something so generally messed up. No wonder Bertie's so collective, so broken, so needy, so broken in other words, because it's sort of easy to understand. You love it almost. She was basically the version of BoJack Horseman, that she is that sort of middle of the road that she doesn't know what to do, what is the right situation, especially her decision making. No wonder she's sort of erratic all the time. God, this girl needs a break. No wonder she needs Tuca, because she's the only one who could actually break her and just get out of that sort of hole she really is. Of course, I love it also. You do have a lot of time with Tuca. Also, her sort of situation, her own cramps, her body just sort of against her. But the more I keep watching, the more I realize maybe her body actually is saying something to her, that she's sort of avoiding relationships, avoiding taking the leap, also avoiding the relationship on home mom, that she was basically left alone 24/7 because her job, it was more important to her than herself and her sister. That could be very interesting. They sort of died a little bit because of sort of the operation, the very end of the episode, with the mole who shrank inside her body. That was sort of weird cartoon logic. I have to say, I loved it, but at the same time, it really shows how broken Tuca really is. I mean, you kind of understand why she's undecisive, why she is so crazy, think on the moment, have a great time, because I feel she was facing more like a situation that she is basically trying to pick up whatever she left in her childhood. She's trying to live in the moment because she doesn't want to just die or work so hard, not realizing her situation, her moments of livingness, in other words. And that is sort of interesting because it does say something about your own body. It's telling you, slow down, calm down, especially Tuca's relation with their boyfriend Tree, that her Tree, that he needs her needs him. At the same time, she had to realize she had to work in the relationship, sort of kind of have a conversation. And that's something that's very interesting, because I remember someone commenting on one of my videos about this sort of scenario, because they were sort of tired of making more relationship, boyfriend girlfriend relationship conversation of the series, but at the same time you kind of needed that, because you could actually point them a different point of views. You could see what's wrong to serve the relationship, or something if the person did not see it, you have to see a different point of view. And that's the thing makes Tuca and Bertie so interesting, so different, especially how each season sort of give it layer after layer after layer of different point of views of each character. You also sparkled that once more that he became an A-lister of the whole franchise, that he was sort of very little of the series, but at the same time you have a little time with him, like he's sort of a failed architect because he wanted to help people have housing, but because how rich assholes are, you really don't know what to do with them. Every time he asks for money, they ask for something else, and that sort of compromises the story. His sort of dream helping people. Also hinted that Sparkles could be a psychopath. What happened in the final episode? Have you not seen it? That basically sort of saying that Sparkle is the killer. That lady who came in to check the hospital. That nobody knows what happened to her. The only thing you know is the Tuca's boyfriend Tree panics with Sparkle, but something he did that we didn't see at all. One example is the little boil they had to get rid of with the Expector, and after that they cut away. You don't know what actually happened. You just see a lot of blood. Did Sparkle kill her? She buried behind the hospital somewhere. I'm curious because the panic of the tree. You just what that Sparkle did. I want to know. He's a sociopath. He believes he murdered her, but it was a good reason to murder. He also loved the Tuca's boyfriend Tree. That I know keep not saying his name because I keep forgetting it. I'm sorry. I'm 100% sure someone comment below saying his name, but other than that, I'm just calling him the Tree or Tuca's Tree boyfriend. That he is very interesting, very calming, but also sort of complicated in a way, especially relations with Tuca and Sparkles, that he is just afraid of him. That's sort of obvious, but especially he realized that Sparkles could be a multiply talented man who could be a murderer because he pretends so many people and maybe take their lives. We honestly don't know, and that was sort of questioning the series. I wonder if they actually come back for that sort of moment. That if they get a season 4, especially what's going on with Warner Brothers, they will actually get into that or not. In fact, I wonder if we can get a season 4 because what's going on with the company. But all of that, I hope they do because I have a great time watching it. Of course, I have to complain something very specific is the final episode that I feel they kind of dragged a little bit, but the ending was worth watching because you understand the Tuca Bertie sort of scenarios, especially Tuca, how her body is sort of rejecting her, maybe because her doubt, her sort of mommy issues that she thought she raised her alive or didn't take care of her. Maybe that's the reason why she had sort of cramps at the very beginning. She's not able to talk about it or talk to anyone. I feel that's sort of interesting, but once more, that's sort of my interpretation of what happened to Ashley Tuca and also what happened to Sparkles, that innocent woman who just went to check the hospital. I don't know, do you think Sparkle did kill the bird? I don't know, you tell me down below, let me know. Honestly, got nothing else to say, just one question. Do you actually like this series? If you don't, do not. Tell me down below, let me know. I know I'm going to reset it here, but whatever. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.